This is a do as I do, not as I say. Do as I say, not as I... How does that work? Do as I say.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
In other words, we are special and you should not do this at home.
Don't try this at home.
We
or
are
at
not
work.
trained professionals.
Don't do it at work either.
It's Wednesday, the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. As you can tell, we are outside today. We got this whopping, brutal snowstorm yesterday. Total of a dusting here. So all that snow that hammered the Northeast somehow worked its way around us, and I'm not complaining. So today we are working on pulling the engine out of this Classic. I'm going to pull this, bring it inside, check it out, maybe pull the head, go through it, and either redo the head, redo the whole motor. At least the idea is to get it out of the truck and assess it and see if it's a viable option to go into truck 35, that dark blue FLD. So I'm going to start by pulling these hood rods, getting this hoop pulled off the frame. Then we're going to come over here and work on removing this power steering line. We are going to pull that line off the air compressor and just give it a once over and make sure that nothing's going to hold us up when we go to pull it. It's a little chilly out back here with the wind. It's not too bad in the sun. But got a nice riverside view for you know, our office. Getting windy. However, the engine is ready to come out. We got all the wires and everything from the truck side pulled off the engine, disconnected, power steering lines, coolant lines, all that fun stuff. Now, it's just a matter of pulling it. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel cold. Like a brand new man.
Yeah. Tuesday morning, and we are back inside working on this engine. So yesterday we got this pulled out, got it pressure washed up, stripped all that oily, greasy, grimy stuff off, you know, at least the bulk of it, and started pulling some of the excess wires. The rest of the truck side harness. Pulled that. Pulled coolant lines. Started pulling the hoses that we cut, at least the clamps. And we're going to pull the valve covers and just kind of get things set up to start taking a peek into this. A little dirty in there.
Sitting for, at least 10 years, probably longer, I think. Almost 20, in a while.
See, there was no manifold on it. All those studs are pretty well burnt off.
That's number 4. Where's the thing? I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. So that's the top of the cylinder. You can still see all the cross hatching down in there. It's not rusty, that's for sure.
That's what we like to see.
I'll pull it out and I'll check 3. Crud at the top. Not quite as clean. You can see where the piston was sitting. See? You can see the line where the piston was down in the cylinder there. I definitely think that that'll clean up though. The head's got to come off. I don't think I'd want to run it without pulling it off, but I think there's the top of the piston. Here, where's the... I gotta switch the camera views. Ooh, there's 2 of them together. That should be the down-facing camera. So that's the top of the piston, which is hard to see. She grody. Straighten this sucker out. Very dark in there. Injector hole, get down in there. Very hard to see the top of the piston, but they're very dirty.
Keep in mind this engine's been sitting with No injectors in it.
No injectors, no manifold for years and years and years. I think it's savable, but I think it's very dirty. My diagnosis is that we pull the head and we try to clean up the cylinders, see what they really look like. We're either going to spend a whole day welding nuts to these studs and drilling them and trying to get them out, or we're going to pull the head and either put that head on it or maybe send this one out to be redone. But I think the bottom end's going to be savable. Maybe before we do that, we'll yank this engine up in the air, we'll drop the oil and pull the pan just to get a thorough look before we start really tearing into it, and then we'll bring you back. The cam's in pretty good shape. I mean, I just removed the rocker housing, but really not bad in here. Trying to remove this stud. It's actually a long bolt that goes through both sides of the thermostat housing, and it is giving us some grief. So they've welded a nut to it. We're going to try to get that out, and then we will pick this up and drain the oil. Bring you a haul on. Very nerve-wracking. Where's your glove?
I took them off because they tried to kill me.
Oh, yeah. Water?
Yeah, it's a little watery.
It's a little watery, but it's also pretty oily.
Yeah.
Ready to just, ooh, sludge. Sludge. Blah, 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 blah. Are you coming over here to move these buckets pretty quickly? Just slowing down. Ready? I'll pull this one. One, two, three, go! Minimal mess. That's the name of our games. There's something came out. Maybe a rat or, I don't know, a small child. What the frig is this?
Pooping.
What is that?
Pinball?
Yeah, I don't know. Got the peanut cover off. Got the fan hub off. Somebody's definitely been in here. There's a paint mark right there on the timing mark. And it says RD, whoever RD was. Not sure yet.
The rubber duck.
The rubber duck. Cleaned up fairly well, so it's on jack stands because there's another motor on a stand over there, and we don't have the steel today to build another one. So we are going to pull the head off, take a peek, see what we find. Find what we see, see what we find. the deck surface. We will spend a little bit of time here and clean out the threads, clean out the cylinders, clean this up, maybe wire wheel the top of the pistons, and we'll take a look. What do you think?
I don't think I'm not allowed. I could hurt myself.
Here we are, Thursday afternoon. Just about done for the day. Got the deck surface cleaned up. Got the cylinders and the pistons cleaned up. They don't really look too bad. I mean, they're steel pistons. They sat with a little bit of moisture in them. The cylinders still have nice cross hatches. This is the only one that was at all a little questionable. You know, there's nothing in there that you can catch with your nail. I think for what it is, it'll be just fine. But I mean, you can see there's still good cross hatching in there. Wire wheel the top of the pistons and whatnot. So we'll get this cleaned up. We're going to change the front and the back crank seals. We'll clean the block all up and paint it. I got a brand new air compressor on the other truck. I'm going to reuse the cam. The motor that let go in 35, the blue truck, I'll use a lot of the parts from that because there's a lot of, all the pulleys, everything was new when we built the truck. The fuel transfer pump, the air compressor, power steering pump. The truck's got a lot of good parts on it. So we're going to get the head gasket. I got a new spacer plate tomorrow. I'll put that in. I'll measure it. Put a new head gasket in. Put the MBN head I have over here that I just got done from the machine shop on this. Then Dave can paint it all up. I will put a new flywheel on it. Resurface, excuse me. Change those gaskets, those seals. Button this one back up enough. Put it off to the side. This is a do as I do, not as I say. Do as I say, not as I... How does that work? Do as I say.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
In other words, we are special and you should not do this at home.
Don't try this at home.
We
or
are
at
not
work.
trained professionals.
Don't do it at work either. Good. Yep. It's only stupid if it doesn't work. Probably lose a finger. It's very heavy. What are we stuck on? Oh, we're stuck on the pallet.
Fucking bored.
You're bored? Oh, I lost my thing. Don't let it fall on your fingers because I know from a fact that it sucks. There we go. Do the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, that's nice. We're gonna rebuild these. I promise. Yum. Yummage. Ooh. What the truck? That one stuck.
That one is very stuck.
Yeah. Wiggle and jiggle. Am I getting that on film? I think so. Yeah, good guy.
Stop it.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. We're gonna get our rebuild kit here, and then we'll bring you back once we're done rebuilding this for our second Friday afternoon magic trick. Get him, Dave. Get him, Dave. Alright, watch your face. Bink. Friday afternoon. Why is this so close? Oh yeah, filthy. My associate is machining valves. You got those in the hot tank?
Yes, I'm machining them down, cutting new valve seats.
I like that. Doing an excellent job, though. Wow, splendid. I just got done machining the cylinder head to perfection. We've got the exhaust gaskets removed. I need to remove the rest of the exhaust studs. We will weld nuts to these and try to get them out, but it's really not too bad. The valve seats seem pretty good. There's definitely some carbon buildup that we tried to clean up. We'll hit it again, but it could be worse, that's for sure.
Show them our motor.
Oh, there you go.
It's got an identity crisis.
Yeah. Dave
Caterpillar that thinks it's a Detroit.
Dave wanted to paint it like a Detroit. We got that cleaned up. We'll get some paint on that after we get Z head on. We'll take you over to the valve department. Kosher, kosher. Everything's coming together good. We're going to clean up. We just got a shipment of steel in so we can build another engine stand. This one was donated by a friend. Works very well, so we're going to build another one because we have enough of these hanging around. So, forklift's got some issues, got the battery charger on it, actually the jump pack, so. Anyways, probably clean this up a little bit, throw some paper down, put the head down on it for tonight, and go from there. Today's Friday, most of the guys are back. $36, $25, $37, $39, $31. Oh, he's special. He's a special boy. Oh, we love him. 18's out front, so there's just one truck left out, Big Rick. So we will continue on this motor saga next week, likely. We're gonna spend the rest of today cleaning up and getting the heck out of here.